Mazagan Dock Shipbuilders has delivered the sixth and final Calvary-class submarine to the Indian Navy. The Indian Army is yet to receive the first batch of 3 Apache helicopters from Boeing that was expected in December 2024. Turkey and Pakistan are in advanced discussions about the establishment of a production facility for the KAAN stealth aircraft in Pakistan for Pakistan Air Force that will be powered by Chinese WS-10G engines. Maharashtra-based Sunita Tools has bagged a 200 crore rupees order for the supply of 1,155 mm shell casings to an unknown customer. Lockheed Martin has announced that despite delays in certifying the Block 4 software, it has successfully delivered 110 F-35 fighter jets in 2024. Hindustan Aeronautics has announced plans to engage consultancy services for modifying its light utility helicopter prototype to reduce noise levels by at least 10 to 15 decibel to comply with the military standards noise specifications. Bengaluru-based DCX Systems has received a 483 crore rupees export order from Israel's Elta Systems Limited for the manufacture and supply of close-in weapon system module assemblies. The Aeronautical Development Agency is exploring the addition of a second seat to the AMCA, specifically to control the Ghatak unmanned combat aerial vehicle. A robust artificial intelligence-based system could interpret pilot commands and manage drones autonomously, but a dedicated weapons system officer in a 2-seat configuration might offer superior control and decision-making capabilities in dynamic combat situations. India is on the brink of securing a 6th-generation jet engine deal for the AMCA program, as the French firm Safran has emerged as the frontrunner in this high-stakes collaboration with 100% transfer of technology, so that every component of the engine can be locally manufactured in the country. Although specifics are still under wraps, the engine is anticipated to incorporate next-generation technologies like variable cycle capabilities. The program is estimated to cost around $5 billion that will not only fund the engine's development, but also cover the establishment of a local production line in India, creation of prototypes and support extensive ground and in-flight testing phases, and the plan is to have the engine cleared for production by 2032. The Indian Air Force Chief has openly criticized the pace and approach towards indigenous aircraft manufacturing in India, saying that despite the push for Make in India, there is a noticeable lack of mission mode urgency. He also questioned whether the current efforts truly reflect the intensity and focus required to meet national security needs efficiently. To address these shortcomings, the Air Chief proposed a strategy of parallel processing, where development and production occurs concurrently, that would allow for quicker integration of new technologies and faster delivery of operational hardware to the forces. A former senior officer of the Indian Air Force has criticized the current government for halting further acquisitions of the Rafale aircraft, citing allegations of corruption as the primary reason. He also said that the capabilities of the Rafale are far too critical to India's national defense to be dismissed based on political or unsubstantiated claims, and defense procurement process should be based on the technical merits of the equipment, rather than being influenced by political rhetoric or accusations of corruption. Today's top 3 comments.
Omar dropped it.